Tomas is 3 and he's a happy, bouncy, energetic little boy, but he also has autism. So that limits him massively in terms of his whole life. First and foremost, his communication is a serious problem. What do you want? His response to situations he doesn't know, as is fairly typical of autism, is temper tantrums. Frequent, kind of severe. Socially, he's inept. He doesn't really understand the whole social boundaries thing, or what's acceptable, what's not acceptable. And he tends not to be able to make friends.
In 2002, a unique program was devised in Canada where they adapted guide dogs to assist children with autism. The Irish Guide Dogs Association was the first in Europe to pioneer this project.
Parents describe it to us as having their life back. And what they mean by that is they have a capacity to be able to go out. The child comes from their world into from the autistic world into their world through the dog.
The assistance dog will do a couple of things. The main thing that it will do is, in public, if Tomas is strapped to this dog, I won't have his hands. So the first thing it'll do is it'll give him freedom.
Last January, the O'Shea family were the first in Ireland to get an assistance dog for their daughter Sarah.
Sarah was very young to get a dog. She was only 3 at the time, so we thought, because of her age really, it might take a bit longer for us to see results. But actually it was quite the opposite. Because she was so young, I suppose, she took to it very quickly. And she quickly realised really that it was freedom for her, as opposed to being in the buggy, that she was out and about, and very quickly she realised, well, actually being out and about is good. And amazingly, she just felt that, you know, Eve was security for her, and she felt quite safe when she was out holding on to Eve, you know.
After 4 months of waiting, Sonia begins training on the Assistance Dog program. Not only will she get to spend time with other parents of autistic children, but she will quickly discover if this dog has what it takes to fit in with the rest of her family.
This is Vespa, Vespa. I believe it originally was the name of a motorbike. She's gorgeous, isn't she?
The primary aim of the dogs was to provide safety for the children, but since dogs have been placed with families, parents and tutors have noticed some remarkable side effects.
If Sarah gets upset or distressed, very often she will go to Eve and she will rub her, or she will lie down with her. She'll get into Eve's bed with her, and it's just a calming influence, I suppose. It's Sarah's safe area. We couldn't even begin to describe the changes that have taken place in Sarah. We also couldn't describe the changes that have taken place in us.
I've spoken to Brian and their little one Sarah, and it's just nearly inconceivable to think that that could be us. I'm terrified and excited all in one, and I can't wait for him to see him, and I can't wait for Ronan to see him, and I can't wait for Joseph to see him, and I can't wait to show them off and go around and do family stuff, because that's what it's about.